Hey everyone, Jamie Lynn here with Healthy Nerd Mama. I want to talk to all of you parents today, especially those of you that have a baby or small child that gets chronic ear infections. We had the absolute worst time with Chase when he was a baby. He started getting ear infections at the age of 5 months and they did not resolve until he was 10 months old, and they literally happened back to back to back to back. It was an absolute nightmare. And what I want to offer you guys today is something that really helped aid Chase during this time to kind of be more of himself, to help, it was something that we were really happy about the fact that he was actually getting good nutrition and still able to, kind of still keep growing and thriving even though he was really, really sick. I guess my main concern is always ensuring that my babies are eating and are as healthy as possible. I mean, obviously I'm a health nut. I'm called the Healthy Nerd Mama for a reason. I'm very conscious about what my kids are consuming. I want them to have the best ingredients because I want them to be off to the best start for their life. You know what I mean? Like, as parents, that's just like something that we just inherently think about, is like, is my kid healthy? Are they growing up happy? Are they, loved? Are they eating right? So when Chase was really, really sick, I had a lot of concerns. He had some of the worst reactions to some of his antibiotics. He was throwing up. He was sometimes he would be dehydrated. He would have really, really runny diapers and they were just clear liquid. So something that I found that helped, that he didn't throw up anymore, and it helped restore the good bacteria in his stomach, and it really helped get him back on track, was actually a company called Kabrita. Now, you guys have probably heard me talk about Kabrita a little bit just because I love them so much, and this is the reason why. When Chase was going through all of this, he just was not himself. He was, oftentimes he was so sick, he would sleep all of the time, he wasn't getting his proper nutrition, he wasn't eating regularly, and so I wasn't just concerned for the fact that he was sick, I was concerned of how this was going to affect his growth in general, because he was just not able to function properly. He was not able to get the nutrition that he needed. Before I get too far into this video, because we are going to be talking about Kabrita, please check out, there is a link in the description. They have a sample box. They'll send you some of their formula, which, like I'm already telling you, I swear by it. It's my favorite. My husband swears by it. We won't buy anything else. They'll send you their formula. They'll send you a little box of goodies. You'll get some of their snack puffs, and then you'll also get some of their goat's milk porridge. It's so awesome. It's so good for the babies. We actually just started feeding the porridge to Kalina, and she likes it. So we're really pleased about that. So go ahead and click the link in the description below to get a sample box. Also, Kabrita is not paying me for my opinion. They're aware that I really love their product, but they did not ask me to make this video. They did not send me a script or anything to read. These experiences and opinions are my own, and I'm very, very grateful to their company. So because Chase was so sick, and as a result of all these antibiotics, I think it had just stripped away the good gut bacteria. His diapers were no longer solid. They were just runny and liquidy. Food was going straight through him. We switched him through so many different formulas just to kind of help him. I stopped breastfeeding him at 10 months old, which honestly probably also did not help at all, but I was like 5-6 months pregnant with Kalina already, and I was working full-time and he was in daycare. I wasn't pumping, so it was just getting too hard to continue breastfeeding him. So I did have a lot of regrets about that, which is also another reason why I was looking for such a good formula. So I started Googling, like, what is going to help my kid? I don't want to feed him dairy. I believe he might have a dairy sensitivity. I know for a fact he has a soy sensitivity. What should I give him? And before I go on, Cabrita is goat's milk, so it is still dairy, but I'll tell you what, the quality is so much better. So if your child is like Chase and suffering from dairy sensitivities, I mean, not like a full-blown allergy. And of course, ask your doctor if you're not sure. Goat's milk is obviously still dairy, but it's just a different grade. It just seems to be such a better quality that Chase wasn't having the same negative reactions that he was with normal formula. So we were ecstatic. So honestly, within like a week or two of Chase being on Kabrita, his poops were solid again. He had a rash so bad on his butt prior to being on Kabrita that he actually had not only diaper rash, but he had a full yeast rash because he had, you know, like I was saying, all of his good gut bacteria had just been stripped from 6 months straight of antibiotics. So once we got Chase on Kabrita, he just became like a different child. He started growing again. He was healthy. He wasn't so, he was never like fully lethargic, but he was just, you know, a child that slept all the time and was really kind of exhausted. I just don't think he had the energy that, you know, he needed to go and run and play and do all the things that little babies normally should. So Kabrita just helped immensely, and I just really wanted to make this video just because if there's any other parent that is struggling, I know I have friends who have babies now that are also going through the same thing, and they ask me like, Jamie, what do I do about, you know, my child's ear infections? This is out of control. Also, I should mention, formula did not cure Chase's ear infections. This was not a cure. He did get tubes in his ears. This was just, Kabrita was something that I used to offset all of the other issues that Chase was having as a result of having chronic ear infections. Since Chase has gotten the tubes in his ears and been on Kabrita, he has never again been sick. He is now growing like a weed. The kid is seriously in the 98th percentile, or I guess it's 95 and above is all they say. He's in the 98th percentile for height and weight. He's thriving. He's doing so good. He's really smart. He's active. He loves to play. He loves his sister. We are just so grateful that we found this and that we were able to, you know, overcome any issues, especially as far as growth and weight were concerned when Chase was a baby and he was not able to eat like normal. So thank you, Kabrita, for being such an awesome company. We really appreciate your baby formula, and we really appreciate you guys as a company. And I know Chase is happy. It's his favorite formula, and we can't wait to get Kalina onto it too. Thank you all so much for watching today. I'm so happy to have you on my channel. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I always try to shout out and let you know about really cool freebies and just little baby and mommy tips and tricks. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much, and bye.